Virginia. Yes, it's not easy, especially to small children.
Younger children is really impossible.
Yes. How did it go yesterday? This morning.
This morning, yesterday, yes, 3 days from
Wednesday,
yes, 3 days.
Thursday and Friday.
Yes, 3 days completely alone. 3 hours completely alone with little children. My ears.
I can imagine the noise.
Yes. I haven't got the pen. I haven't got the pencil. Where is the book? I can see you. I don't understand every time. 3 hours. So in this way,
I can, and maybe the parents at the back saying, "No, look, here it is," making even more noise.
The parents were really quiet.
Helpful.
Very quiet. Just one mama helps the boy because it's a little bit in difficulty, but the others.
Good, because sometimes the parents are even noisier than the boys, than the students. Okay, so what about you, Barbara? How are you going on?
Well, not bad.
Not bad. And Antonella, how are you going on? We can't see you, Antonella.
I prefer.
Okay.
I prefer this way. Okay, very well.
Good. Okay.
I miss the traveling, but I have to stay at home, work, and I walk along near my house.
It's okay. Yeah. Well, where do you live, Antonella?
In Verona.
Okay, in Verona, yes, as everybody. But we can go out a little bit now. We can go to the lake, we can go to the mountains, to Lessinia. We can go a little bit around, yes. But it's always better to, be careful because the numbers are still not very positive.
Yes, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, so, Marina is coming. Hi, Marina. Hello. She can't see us still, not yet. Okay. Anyway, and yes. So we thought about doing the Proverbs today, didn't we? Hi, Adriana. Welcome. Welcome, Adriana.
Hi.
How are you going on?
Sorry?
How are you going on?
Well, at the moment, apart from my back. My back is always,
yes, have you got the backache?
It's not cooperating with the rest of the body.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh well. Can't be helped, I suppose. Not much. What about you, Marina? How are you going on? What happened to your face? You've got a plaster.
Yes, because I have a problem.
Oh, okay. Did you bang somewhere?
Yes.
Oh.
Bad,
Okay.
1 or 2 days, I think.
Oh my God. Okay, now the idea for today was Proverbs, wasn't it? Proverbs and idioms. So I have prepared a few of them. Is it still okay for you?
Yes, of course. I like it.
Yes.
Right. So I have prepared a couple of proverbs and idioms for you. And you ready?
Yes.
A bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. What does it mean? Uno c'ha in mano è meglio che 2 liberi, ciao ciao. Quello che noi diremo, meglio un uovo oggi che una gallina domani. A bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. A friend in need is a friend indeed.
Yes, that's absolutely true.
Yes, absolutely. A full person never lacked friends. So that's also true, unfortunately. Not always, but sometimes. Un portafoglio pieno non sono mai mancati gli amici. A leopard cannot change its spots. Have you ever heard it? A leopard cannot change its spots.
Yes.
E un leopardo non può cambiare le sue macchie. Il senso è il lupo perde il pelo ma non il vizio. Cioè uno che è così, non puoi farlo cambiare. A smooth sea never made a skillful sailor. Do you agree with it? A smooth sea, not a rough, a smooth sea never made a skillful sailor. Quando uno ha la vita troppo facile non diventa abbastanza forte, insomma. An inch of error is a mile of error. An error is an error, whether it's a small one or it's a big one. The idea is when you make a mistake, it's a mistake. Then, an apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
sure you know this. Better to have loved and lost than never have loved at all. Meglio aver amato e perduto che non avere mai amato. E questo è molto, it's very, yeah, no problems. It's a very common saying. Children, fools and drunkards tell the truth. I bambini, gli sciocchi e gli ubriachi dicono la verità. Cos'è che diciamo noi? La verità è nella bocca degli stolti? No, com'era? Non mi ricordo. Vabbè.
Forse i bambini e gli ubriachi Dio li aiuta. Si dice al sud.
Forse anche, però nel senso della verità.
Ah, ma è quello che dicevi tu? La verità è sulla bocca degli stolti, quella che diciamo noi.
Esatto, però c'era anche qualcos'altro del tipo in vino veritas, era in latino, scusate, ho fatto un cortocircuito.
Quella è solo per gli ubriachi, però.
Esatto, in vino, esatto.
That's only for drunkards.
Yes, it's for drunkards. Don't count your chickens before they're hatched. Non contate i pulcini prima che siano stati covati. Noi diremmo non dire gatto se non l'hai nel sacco, oppure non vendere la pelle dell'orso prima di averlo preso. Early go to bed and early to rise make a man healthy, wealthy and wise. Chi va a letto presto e si alza presto, andare a letto presto e alzarsi presto rende un uomo in salute, ricco e saggio.
We don't have something like that, Maria Pia.
Sorry?
We don't have something like that in Italian.
No, non credo, non mi è venuto in mente niente. Quando ho tentato di tradurre cercavo se c'era, I was looking if there was something similar in Italian, but I couldn't think of anything similar.
Yeah.
Maria Pia, I think
yes?
that this idiom, this proverb is, it was written by a president, American president. But
really?
I'm not very sure. A president in the past, not
yes.
in this day.
A past president.
Yes.
Let's see.
That could be nice, eh?
Would be interesting, yes. Vediamo se troviamo qualcosa a riguardo.
Benjamin Franklin.
Benjamin Franklin. When did Benjamin Franklin say early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealth and wise? At the time, in his book Poor Richard's Almanac in 1735.
Oh,
we
should check
I didn't know that.
No, we should check better than this.
Yeah, but you know what? There's another as common saying, which is, but early to rise and early to bed makes a man healthy, but socially dead.
Yeah, that's different. But that's also true, eh?
The opposite.
And then
I would use that one. I would use the second one.
Especially Irish people, which are very friendly, very, how can I say, I think they made it, or anyway, it's very common in Ireland. Yes, early to rise and early to bed makes a man healthy, but socially dead. Give somebody an inch and they'll take a yard. Dai un dito a qualcuno e si prende il braccio, diremmo noi. Dai un pollice a qualcuno e si prendono come si chiama in yard in italiano? Una yarda, grazie. Great boast, small roast. Chi fa tanta scena ha poca sostanza, tanto fumo, poco arrosto, tante parole ma poca sostanza. He that lives on hope has a slim diet. Noi diremmo chi vive sperando muore cantando. Loro dicono coloro che vivono sulla speranza hanno una dieta molto molto magra. Has a slim diet. Sono divertenti, no? I like them, I love them. Ignorance is bliss, sometimes. A volte l'ignoranza è una benedizione. Beati gli ignoranti.
And this is similar to a sentence by Oscar Wilde. Oscar Wilde said that ignorance is like a flower, and if you touch it, you break it.
You break it.
See, I don't know exactly, but it is.
Okay, ignorance is like a flower. If you touch it, you break it. Okay, but it's a little, I think the meaning is a little different though, because ignorance is bliss means that sometimes it's better not to know things. Ignorance is like a flower. If you touch it, you break it. I think the meaning is an ignorant person is a very fragile person. You have to be, or maybe, I don't know.
It is. I think it is ironic because this sentence is in a poem where Oscar Wilde said that in London, in Great Britain, the schools are worst, the worst school in the world. So it is if you try to teach someone, you break this his word.
Okay. All right.
But this is not the exact words, Maria Pieti.
Okay, let's see if we can find it then.
Yes, let's
see if we can
exactly.
find it. It's okay, doesn't matter. Let's see if we can find the importance of being earnest.
Yes.
Ignorance is no, it had come out. Stupid of me, I didn't. Ignorance is like a delicate exotic fruit. Touch it and the bloom is gone.
Not the same, I think, but the idea is the same.
Yes, the idea is that one. Yeah, I was reading, about the explanation. Anyway, yes, but let's go on. No, that's another one, sorry. Because then I have prepared a few exercises for you. Okay, next one. It takes two to make a quarrel. Per litigare bisogna essere in due.
It is not always. It's not always true. I can quarrel with myself, don't you? Can't you?
Pooh.
When you are angry with something about yourself.
How stupid of me! Why did I do that? Okay, or maybe more than 2.
Yeah.
But yes, the idea is that nobody is exclusively right. There is always a cooperation of wrongs when there's a quarrel. Anyway, love makes the world go round. Okay, this is a very basic one. Love will find a way.
Oh.
All you need is love. We put that. We are going with the song's titles.
Yes. No, I was thinking there was another one, which is where's there's a will, there's a way. Let's write it. Where, no, or maybe if, vabbè, where there's a will, there's a way. Che è, il senso è...
Se c'è la volontà c'è anche un modo.
Se si vuole, si può fare.
Ah, yes.
And that's also very common. Where there's a will, there's a way. No, forse così. Beh, quel che è, insomma. Then, make hay while the sun shines. Fai fieno mentre il sole splende. Ok? Perché poi quando piove non lo puoi fare più. Noi diremo battere il ferro finché è caldo. Words hurt more than swords, or the pen is more powerful, mightier than the sword. Yes. C'è anche un'altra versione che dice the pen is mightier than the sword. La penna è più potente della spada. Ferisce più la lingua che la spada. Who's with us now? Let's see. Hi, Pier Francesco.
Sorry, I was late. I had
no problems.
I had to stay a little bit longer at school, but now here I am.
Yes. Hello, Eliana. Welcome to you too. Benvenuta anche a Eliana. Okay, so then next one, we are talking about the Proverbs. Next one is, one may think that dares not speak. Nel senso, si può pensare anche ciò che non si può dire. L'idea è che a volte non si può dire una cosa, ma la si può pensare comunque. Another one, very common, practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. You need practice to become perfect. Praise a fair day at night. Ovvero, aspetta la notte per dire che il giorno è stato un buon giorno. Because everything can happen anytime. Some are wise and some are otherwise. The darkest hour is that before dawn. Hi, Ivo, welcome. Welcome, Ivo. Hello, welcome.
Ivo.
Can you hear us? Hello, welcome, Ivo.
Hello.
We're talking about Proverbs today. Parliamo dei proverbi, Proverbs and idioms.
Proverbs. Oh, okay. I remember. Bird of a feather flock together.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Yes,
Birds
of a feather flock together. That's another one, yes. Anyway, this is what we're talking about. The darkest hour is that before dawn. L'ora più buia è quella prima dell'alba, nel senso, quando pensi che le cose siano orribili, non disperare perché possono migliorare.
Molto bello, bellissimo.
Time and tide wait for no man. Tempo e marea non aspettano nessuno. L'idea è il sol magna le ore, datti da fare. Time is money. To be between the devil and the deep blue sea. quello che noi diremo essere tra l'incudine e il martello, cioè essere tra il diavolo e il mare profondo. Da una parte c'è il diavolo e dall'altra il mare profondo, non sai cosa scegliere. Well begun is half done. Chi ben comincia è già a metà dell'opera. Poi questi non li ho tradotti perché mi sembravano troppo ovvi, mi sono stufata. Tomorrow is another day. Boys will be boys. Easy come, easy go.
Will you do the fandango?
Never too old.
Easy go.
Sorry, easy come, easy go, yes.
Yeah.
But that's very common. When you lose something which you had gained maybe without spending much, or you had found, maybe you say, oh, okay, easy come, easy go. Never too old to learn. Slow but sure. One step at a time. Eat to live, not live to eat. No place like home.
Or otherwise, home sweet home.
Home sweet home, right. Home sweet sweet home. Casa dolce casa. Any port in a storm. Quando sei disperata ti va bene qualunque roba. Ogni porto va bene in una tempesta. Any port in a storm. History repeats itself. The more you get, the more you want. Anche questo è molto comune. Quando uno non è mai contento, the more he gets, the more he wants. Many are called, but few are chosen. Questo è un po' biblica.
Amen.
Esatto, esatto. The tree is known by its fruit. Noi diciamo che l'auro non fa sariese, oppure il melo non fa ciliegie, cosa che
Il
diciamo.
frutto non cade distante dall'albero.
Anche,
No, non è
esatto.
questo, L'albero si conosce dai suoi frutti.
Sì.
È uguale che da noi,
Ah, c'è proprio così anche da noi? Ah, ok, non l'avevo mai sentita da noi. The company makes the feast. Ok, quando magari you go to somebody's house and they say, sorry, there isn't much to eat. Don't worry, it's the company which makes the feast. È la compagnia che conta, che fa la festa, che fa l'allegria, non quello che si mangia, quello che c'è da mangiare o come ci si sistema. È importante essere in compagnia. The company makes the feast. A fool and his money are soon parted. Uno scemo e i suoi soldi subito cioè uno scemo perde subito i suoi soldi fondamentalmente, non sa mantenere la sua ricchezza. All that glitters is not gold.
Yes.
Non tutto ciò che luccica è oro. He who plays the piper calls the tune. È quello che suona il piffero che dà il tempo. Ti piace questo, Gian? Do you like this one?
Yes.
I don't think we have.
Similar. We don't have something similar.
Yes, I don't think we have something like that in Italian. Do we? I don't think so.
In Italian, I think that we can say dare là.
That's right.
Ah, ok.
Oppure sei tu che dirigi l'orchestra quando qualcuno vuole...
Però non è un vero e proprio proverbio.
Non è proprio, è un modo di dire.
Vabbè. Ok, from the sublime to the ridiculous is only a step. United we stand, divided we fall.
Is that last Biden's speech, this one? United we stand and divided we fall. The president, yes. This one.
I don't know. Maybe it's from the States.
There is a song of Pink Floyd.
By Pink Floyd,
you divided we stand together with divided we fall. It's the last sentence of the song.
Maybe together we stand, divided we fall. Yes, by Pink Floyd, you're right, you're right. Together we stand, divided we fall. Or united we stand, divided we fall. That's the idea. Don't throw the baby out with the bath water. Ce l'abbiamo anche noi, non buttare via il bambino. Poi mi sono stufata, ho detto basta. Però, but I have found some nice ones. Traditional proverbs which are changed in their endings to sometimes with the opposite meaning. For example, birds of a feather flock together until the cat comes. Gli uccelli dello stesso piumaggio vanno insieme, nel senso...
Questo detto è stato attribuito a Giordano Bruno quando risiedeva presso la corte d'Inghilterra e a un certo punto gli dissero: ti sei accorto che la regina da un po' di tempo preferisce il pagliaccio di corte alla tua compagnia? E lui ha risposto: birds of a feather flock together.
E come l'ha presa la regina? Male?
Molto male. Sì.
Immagino.
Gli è andata bene che non gli hanno tagliato la testa.
Esatto, stavo dicendo, was he beheaded?
If it was Henry VIII, he would have been beheaded immediately.
Yes, probably, yes. Anyway, but there's a very common saying when somebody says birds of a feather flock together until the cat comes. Poi vedi che si dividono anche loro. Jack of all trades, master of none, but still better than master of none, of one, sorry. The early bird gets the worm, but the second mouse gets the cheese. Because the first is caught in a trap and it's the second which gets the cheese. So, you know, you can say this thing, the early bird gets the worm, but also the other way around, but the second mouse gets the cheese. Curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back. Non bisogna essere troppo curiosi, però c'è soddisfazione ad essere curiosi. Blood is thicker than water. But the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb.
I don't understand it, Maria Pia.
Allora l'idea era blood is thicker than water, il sangue non è acqua, cioè i legami di sangue...
I don't understand the pink one.
Ma il sangue degli amici che tu ti scegli, no dei camerati, come si può dire? Quelli che hanno combattuto insieme a te, per esempio. Ecco, il sangue dei compagni d'armi, diciamo, lega di più che l'acqua del grembo, esatto. È ancora più forte, questi legami sono ancora più forti che non i legami...
Forse dei camerati?
Sì, dei camerati, bravo, dei camerati. Quelli che hanno combattuto insieme, che hanno versato del sangue insieme fondamentalmente. Great minds think alike, and fools rarely differ. Rome wasn't built in a day, but it burnt in one.
You see, I've always asked myself about this last one, because we don't have it in Italian. Okay, it should be an Italian proverb about Rome, but we don't have it. We don't say Roma.
Yes, we say Roma non fu creata in un giorno. Sì.
It's nonsense in Italian, doesn't mean anything. It's not a proverb.
I heard it.
It's not a proverb. It's a translation from the English. I've always asked myself why they have something about Rome and we don't.
I don't know. I think I heard it in Italian as well. Rome wasn't born.
Me too. Yes, me too.
I heard
me too.
And
when you have to travel, when you have to work a lot to do something, you say Rome wasn't built in a day.
Yes, but
you have to wait to see the result.
Exactly. It takes time. Yes. Yes, I have heard it in Italian as well.
I've never heard it in Italian. I've heard it in English, but not in Italian.
But I think there is in Italian as well. Anyway, then there are the metaphors. The metaphors are really funny because they put two proverbs together and change the meaning. For example, we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. It's the addition of we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, and don't burn your bridges. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it means quando ci sarà questo problema ci penseremo. Ok, attraverseremo quel ponte quando ci arriveremo. Della serie. Ma cosa succede quando we'll cross that bridge when we get to it? Ci penseremo quando sarà il momento. Però c'è un altro proverbio, there's another proverb on bridges which says don't burn your bridges, non tagliarti tutti i ponti, non bruciarti tutti i ponti alle spalle. Putting two proverbs together, you get we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. And the meaning is completely different. The meaning is then when we will get to the bridge, we'll make a mess. We will not be able to cross it or burn it or do anything. We won't have a way out, but we'll face it when we get there. L'idea è non ce la faremo mai, ma ci penseremo quando ci arriveremo. Quando arriveremo a quel ponte probabilmente lo bruceremo, però ci penseremo in quel momento. That's the idea. Another metaphor is we could stand here and talk until the cows turn blue. And it's a mixture of two proverbs. We could stand here and talk till the cows come home. Potremmo star qua a parlarne fino alla sera, fino che tornano a casa le mucche. Oppure, we could stand here and talk till we turn blue in the face. Till we turn blue, in sottinteso, in the face. Potremmo star qua a parlarne finché a forza di parlarne non diventiamo blu in faccia dallo sforzo di parlare, from the effort of talking, you know? But in both cases, the idea is we could talk about it for hours and hours and hours before getting to a definite agreement, a solution. But putting them together, the meaning changes completely. We could stand here and talk until the cows turn blue, which means forever and ever and ever, because the cows will never turn blue, of course. And so we could stay here and talk till the end of times and never get to a result.
In Italian, we can say until finché gli asini voleranno, quando gli asini
esatto,
until the donkey will fly.
Potremmo starne a parlare finché gli asini voleranno,
esatto.
Nel senso per sempre, non ci sarà mai. Quindi mentre i due proverbi principali avevano una scadenza, sebbene fosse molto in là, qua proprio vuol dire per sempre, senza mai arrivare a nessuna conclusione. The road to hell wasn't paved in a day. And this is a mixture of the road to hell was paved with good intentions, plus Rome was built in a day. Allora, i due proverbi erano la strada del paradiso è lastricata di buone intenzioni. E Roma non è stata costruita in un giorno. But putting them together, the meaning is completely different. The road to hell wasn't paved in a day means that it takes time and many mistakes to go to hell. So you're still in time to stop and save your soul. That's the idea. So yes, you made a mistake, but you know what? The road to hell wasn't paved in a day. So you're still in time to improve, to make things better. That's the idea. And it's completely different from the two proverbs where it came from. Another one is half of one, 6 dozens of another. The original proverb was 6 of one, half a dozen of another, meaning this or that is the same. 6 o mezza dozzina è la stessa cosa, quindi questo o quello fa lo stesso. Invece half of one and 6 dozens of another vuol dire prendere lucciole per lanterne praticamente. Dire che mezzo di uno è uguale a 6 dozzine di un altro non è la stessa cosa, è prendere lucciole per lanterne. Cambia completamente il significato. Oppure burning the midnight oil at both ends is a mixture of burning the midnight oil, which means to stay awake till very late, till after midnight, plus burning the candle at both ends, which means burning it very, very quickly, because if you burn the candle on both ends, it finishes in half time, very, very quickly. If you burn the midnight oil at both ends, means that you stay up long hours to study or to work, and you make a lot of effort, you lose a lot of energies, but without any success, without being able to get to any definite result. Ok? L'idea è, puoi anche stare a lavorare tante ore, ma se non concludi niente, lascia perdere, insomma. Ok? Burning the midnight oil at both ends means lavorare tanto, ma senza alcun costrutto. Ok? E poi ci sono i zagma, che sono buffissimi perché sono frasi in cui why am I speaking in Italian? Sentences in which a verb can support, so to say, a physical thing or a, how can I say, a non-physical thing. And you can put the two together. For example, she broke his heart and his car and his heart. Gli ha rotto la macchina e gli ha spezzato il cuore. She broke his car and his heart. I lost my keys and my temper. Ho perso le chiavi e la pazienza. Mr. Pickwick took his hat and his leave. Ha preso il cappello e se n'è andato, diremmo noi, e ha preso insomma, se n'è andato. My teeth and ambitions are bared, diceva, come si chiamava, nel Re Leone. Sono nude, nel senso, sono molto evidenti. My teeth, i miei denti, and my ambitions. They covered themselves with the dust and glory. Si sono coperti di gloria e di polvere. Ok, questi sono chiamati zagma, quando si mettono insieme due cose che sono una molto terrena e uno invece, come si può dire, immateriale. Poi qua ci sono altri idioms: blessing in disguise, a dime a dozen, beat around the bush, better later than never, bite the bullet, break a leg vuol dire buona fortuna. Call it a day vuol dire per oggi abbiamo fatto abbastanza. Let's call it a day. Dichiariamo chiusa la giornata. Questa è l'idea. Let's call it a day. Cut somebody some slack, vabbè. Cutting corners, prendere scorciatoie, però in maniera o illegale o insomma furba. Easy does it, nel senso va bene anche se lo fai con calma. Get out of hand, perdere il controllo di qualcosa. Anche stessa cosa, get something out of your system. Vabbè. Get your act together, ricomponiti. Give someone the benefit of the doubt. go back to the drawing board. Vabbè, insomma, ce ne sono. It's not rocket science, is very used. Like when you want to say non è così difficile sta cosa, ma quando lo vuoi dire proprio che prendi in giro qualcosa della serie, cavoli, potevi farmi una telefonata, non è così difficile prendere in mano un telefono. It's not rocket science to make a call. Ok, questa è l'idea. It's not rocket science. Make a long story short, anche molto molto comune, very very common. Miss the boat, no pain and no gain. Pull someone's leg, so far so good. Tutto a posto fino qui. Speak of the devil, and the horns appear. The best of both words. Vabbè, insomma, ce ne sono una serie, mi sono stufata. Facciamo un po' di esercizi, dai, perché ce ne sono tante. Ok, or we'll never remember them. Se non ne usiamo un po', non ce le ricorderemo mai. Allora, let's look at this. What proverb does this picture represent?
A bird in a hand is better than two in a bush.
In the bush. Welcome, Antonella. A bird in the hand is better than two in the bush. What about this one?
The leopard doesn't change his
Yes.
spots.
E leopard non so perché, ma non si sente la O, credo. Leopard can't change its spots. A leopard can't change its spots. What about this one?
A smooth sea doesn't make a good sailor.
A skillful sailor. Very good.
A skillful sailor.
Yes. A quiet sea, a smooth sea doesn't make a skillful sailor. Yes. What about this one?
And we can say, Maria Pia, for this picture, we can say that every port is good in the storm.
Sì, forse anche sì, yes. Any port in a storm. Yes, any port in a storm. Sì, sì. In mezzo alla tempesta va bene qualunque porto.
Sorry, Maria Pia.
Yeah.
Sorry. I thought that I'm not sure, but I thought there should be any ports, because any it's for plural nouns apart from uncountable. So I think it's port.
Okay, any ports.
What do you think? Is port countable? One port, two ports.
Però nel senso di qualunque porto.
Yes, but that should be.
Può essere tutte e due.
Proviamo a cercarle in internet. Vediamo.
Any ideas? It's plural. Any ideas? Any, because that's uncountable. When it's plural, it should be any. I'm not sure anyway. Just...
Però vedi che anche qua dicono any port in a storm.
Any port. Okay, but it should. Port is a singular name, so it should be.
Should be any ports. Right.
Because di porto, it's nonsense. Okay?
Hai ragione, infatti, però io l'ho sempre sentita così.
Anche a porto di storm sta arrivando.
Yes, but you know that proverbs have their own
language sometimes. Yes. They often have their own language, yes. Anyway, yes, any ports or any ports in a storm or smooth sea never made a skillful sailor. What about this one?
Non me lo ricordo.
This is one of my favorite. Make hay while the sun shines.
Exactly.
Don't lose time when you have time.
Exactly. Make hay while the sun shines. Because maybe then you won't be able to do it.
Yeah.
And it's getting a little bit cloudy and stormy. Like today's weather in Verona, it's getting stormy. I could hear a thundering and maybe also lightning.
I saw a big lightning.
A big lightning, yes, and thundering as well. A storm is coming. I'm afraid of storms. Okay, what about this one? I veneziani direbbero essere tra Todaro e tra Marco e Todaro.
And the devil, or the opposite, between the devil and the deep sea.
Between the deep sea and the devil and the deep sea, yes. Yes. Essere tra l'incudine e il martello. E i veneziani dicevano tra Marco e Todaro perché in St. Mark's Square there are two columns. And on top of one, there's a statue of the symbol of Saint Mark, the lion, the winged lion of Saint Mark. And on top of the other column, there's the image of Saint Theodoric, who was the previous saint protector of Venice. And in between those two columns, they hanged the people, who were guilty of something. So being between Saint Mark and Saint Marco and Todaro was not being in a very good position. You expected it to be hanged. Sì, cioè ci sono queste due colonne con il leone di San Marco, una, e con San Teodorico l'altra, che era il primo santo protettore di Venezia, e in mezzo a queste due colonne facevano le impiccagioni, per cui essere tra Marco e Todaro non era mica essere in una bella posizione. It's like being between the devil and the deep blue sea. What about this one?
Not all glittering is gold.
Yes, not all that glitters is gold.
Glitters, okay.
Not all that glitters is gold. This is a, how can I say,
rotten.
Rotten, thank you, rotten apple. Cercavo proprio la parola rotten, non mi veniva. A rotten apple. So not all that glitters is gold. What about this one?
Don't get away the baby with the water.
The wash water.
The wash water.
Yes, don't throw away the baby.
Throw away.
Throw away the baby with the wash water. Yes. And then I have prepared some, I have taken out some letters. And so see if you can reconstruct the proverb.
Yeah, that's nice. I would use this one. That's nice for our students.
And it's very easy. I simply copied and pasted the list of the proverb, and then I went to sostituisci, and I substituted, for example, the letters A's with a line, and then the letters maybe T with a line, and then the letter maybe, I can't remember now what letters I substituted, W with a line, and so I got this one without losing too much time, because I'm always in a hurry. So can you reconstruct this proverb?
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Yes, exactly. Make
hay while the sun shines.
Yes. Exactly. Make hay while the sun shines. What about this one?
Which is absolutely true. Words hurt more than a sword. Oh, sword.
Words hurt more than swords.
Ecco subito.
What about this one?
One may think what what there's no because it's irregular. Doesn't, I was looking for a doesn't, but there isn't any.
Exactly. What dares not speak. Uno può pensare anche quello che non si può dire. What about this one?
He who plays the piper calls the tune.
Exactly. He who plays the piper calls the tune. Adesso è troppo facile perché avete capito le lettere che ho tolto. So it's either A or a T or a double A.
You let the cat out of this after the sack, eh? For that.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. I shouldn't have told you, but I thought it was a good idea for you to you know, spare some time and go to sostituisci and substitute maybe a letter A with a sign and so on. What about this one?
Don't throw the baby with the bath water.
Exactly. Don't throw the baby. Anche la B evidentemente avevo sostituito.
Yes. But you see, it's very useful.
Out with the water.
It's very useful because I wouldn't have thought about that. I would have done one by one, taking a long time. That's a because you also can choose only one sentence and chant different letters in different sentences, of course. So
of course, but yes, but you know, that's quickest.
As the students are not stupid, okay, if you want to mess up, you cook up a store, make up something, you just do not chant the same letters.
Exactly, you may, yes, exactly. You may, how can I say, select 3 or 4 or 5 and change the A's, and then select 3 or 4 or more or 5 or more proverbs and select another letter.
Yes, that's
yes. What about this one?
Some are wise and some are otherwise.
Exactly. Some are wise and some are otherwise. Ci sono gli intelligenti e ci sono gli stolti che ci vuoi fare. What about this one?
The darkest hour is before the dawn.
Is that
before dawn.
Yes, before dawn. What about this one?
You haven't said that one. Practice makes perfect.
Yes, I did. Practice makes perfect. It's a very common one.
Yes.
And I'm sure I told you. Practice makes perfect. Do you want to check? Let's check.
No, I trust you. Maybe I was not paying attention enough.
Here it is. Practice makes perfect.
Practice makes perfect.
Then, what about this one?
I don't know. Prize a fairy day at night.
Praise a fair day at night. Sì, dichiaralo una buona giornata quando è sera. Aspetta sera a dire che è stata una buona giornata. Questa è l'idea. What about this one?
A fool and his money are soon parted.
Exactly. What about this one?
Well begun is half done.
Exactly. Well begun is half done.
Comincia è a metà dell'opera.
Esatto, chi ben comincia è già a metà dell'opera. What about this one?
Time and tide. Time and tide.
Wait for no money.
For no man.
No man.
Time is money.
Time is money.
I made it zeugma with the one after that. Time is money. All together. I put all together.
Sorry?
I put all together with money in the previous one. So.
Okay. What about this one?
Easy
come, easy go.
Will you do the fun?
Easy come, easy
very,
go.
Very frightening indeed. Galileo, Galileo.
Yes. What about this one?
Never too old to learn.
Yes, never too old to learn. When somebody tells you something which you didn't know, oh, that's interesting. It's never too old to learn.
Yes.
Okay. What about this one?
Oh, that's one of my favorites. With the happy ending. Frankly, darling, I don't give a dime, but tomorrow is another day.
Exactly. Exactly. But you know what? I think that this scene is older than Gone with the Wind, than the movie. I think it existed before they filmed Gone with the Wind. Penso che esistesse già questo proverbio prima del film.
It was made.
Yes, it's now strictly connected with it, but yes. What about this one?
One step at a time.
Yes. Right. What about the next one?
That's difficult. I don't like it, Maria Pia.
Eat. Okay, how many are there? Do you want to go on, or do you want to try another example? Another exercise? Okay, let's go on.
That's fun anyway. That's fun.
Okay, that's fun. Okay, let's keep it. So what about this one?
There's no place like home.
Exactly. There's no place like home. There's also another saying. It's travel east, travel west, but going home is always best.
Yes. And we can add, it's raining cats and dogs at the moment.
Yes, it's raining cats and dogs at the moment. Definitely.
Really? Here it's summer. It's
really
very hot.
Where are you, Eliana?
In Puglia.
Oh, lucky you, Puglia. Fantastic.
Yesterday and today it was really, really hot. There are 30 degrees.
Oh
I want to go there. I want to come to meet you.
Okay, come. Have you seen last Checco Zalone and Helen Mirren video? The new one?
Yes. Oh, the one about being vaccinated?
Yes, la vaccinata. Yes.
La vaccinata.
Yes, I live near Helen Mirren's house. It's near here. Yes, wow, I can see her roof from my kitchen. I can see her roof.
Really? Shall I send you the video so that you can have a look at it?
Yes, I'll send you.
L'hai mandato su quella di tutti? No,
no, non l'ho mandato. Se volete ve lo mando.
È arrivato da altre parti, infatti.
Ah, ok.
Ve la mando sul gruppo così ve lo guardate dopo. È abbastanza divertente. It's quite funny. So, where is it? No. Oh, here it is. Okay. And to sorry. Well, I'll find you. I'll find you, Lorella, sooner or later. No. Ma perché non viene fuori? Beh, è lo stesso, dopo te lo manderò. Ok, let's go on. Hello?
And any port is in a storm.
Yes, any port or ports in a storm.
Slow but sure.
Slow but sure. Yes.
Chi va piano va sano e lontano.
Esatto, chi va piano va sano, va lontano, esatto.
The more you get,
the more you win.
The more you want.
Exactly. The more you get, the more you want.
I would say the more you get, the more you win. But it's not.
You win?
No. Più hai e più vorresti. Questa è l'idea.
Sorry, I'm going to check my car because it's hail here. Stone hails. We have stone hails. Hail, grandine.
Oh my God.
So we have hands. So I'm going to check my car. Sorry.
Yes, yes. Don't worry. Don't worry. Come when you can. We can go on in the meantime. What about this one?
The tree is known by its fruit.
The tree is known by its fruit. Anche qui io forse direi fruits, però mi sa che è proprio, fatemi controllare, ma mi sa che è così. Let me check, but I think it's yes, fruit. Però anche fruits, change voice, cosa vuol dire?
Prova.
Però sì, sarebbe fruits.
No, forse no.
Vabbè, insomma, è lo stesso. Tanto quando parlate va bene lo stesso. What about this one?
The company makes the feast.
Exactly. The company makes the feast. Right. What about this one?
History repeats itself.
History repeats itself. La storia si ripete.
Okay.
Questo è molto usato.
I'm sorry, we have to mourn on the fruit we are not having this summer because here it's all completely white. We will have no cherries, no peaches here in the city of Verona because it's terrible. I've never seen something like that.
Oh no, no, that's a big damage.
Yes, it's a big damage, very big.
Oh my God.
The hail is so thick. It's like snow covering everywhere.
Oh no.
And luckily, the only thing I hope is luckily it's not that big.
My garden is white.
Yes, mine too. It's completely white, my garden, completely white.
Oh my God. That's a great damage.
You know, the only thing I hope is the hailstones are not very big. Okay, so maybe if they...
But nevertheless, even if they're not big, it's also the temperature.
I know, but on the trees, it's terrible. But maybe somewhere they put some webs, you know, sometimes they put the...
yes, cover the... Maybe,
but anyway, it's going to be a disaster. That's going to be a disaster.
My God. Yeah.
So we would like to be in Puglia.
Yes.
You're welcome here.
And the temperature dropped down as well.
Yes, of course.
It got much colder all of a sudden, you know, out of the blue.
But only today, just
yes,
in few hours.
Yes, just now, you know.
Yeah, well, the weather forecast said it would have been not very good. The weather wouldn't be very good. The weather forecast said it, but this is really wow. Oh
Yeah. Changing of the weather.
Find a proverb for that, Maria Pia, or an idioms.
Climate change. No, I don't know.
I would say that this morning the weather woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
Maybe, yes.
Yes.
It woke up on the wrong side of the bed, yes. Okay, what about this one?
All the glitters.
It's no gold.
It's
not
gold.
All that
glitters, okay.
It's not gold. What about this one? Only 3 more.
To be between the devil and the deep sea.
Yes, to be between
the devil,
and the deep blue sea.
The deep blue sea.
And the deep sea, ok. Ma io però ho sentito anche the deep blue sea. Vabbè, comunque. And the deep sea. From
the sublime to the ridiculous. It's only one step, a step.
Good. Exactly.
Dalle stelle alle stalle.
No, nel senso che...
Yeah, it's not the same. It's not the same.
No, it's not the
No,
same.
no.
It is... non so come dirlo in
When
italiano.
your sublime is too much, you
Yes.
tend to get into the ridiculous.
Exactly, exactly, exactly.
I
That's
think
the
there
idea.
is dalle stelle alle stalle in English. I don't remember it, but I think there is from stars to, not to stables, but something like from stars to, there is something.
Dust, maybe from star to dust.
O fango. Fango com'è in inglese? To
Mud,
start.
mud.
Mud forse. From
star. Let's see, we can look for it. From star to finish.
To stables.
To stables.
To stables.
To stables. Ah, proprio come noi allora, dalle stelle alle stalle. From stars to stables.
Look, I've never heard about that. From stars to stables. It seems a bad translation.
I think, yes. It looks like that to me too, yeah. Anyway, 2 more.
United we stand.
Divided we fall.
Yes. Divided.
It should be the COVID, you know, the slogan. The COVID.
Okay, what about this one?
Boys will be boys, but what does it mean deeply?
Means that everybody will react or behave as it's his or her nature.
Ok.
That's l'idea del tipo non puoi aspettarti altro, che ne so io, da un lupo o da qualcuno. Boys will be boys.
Okay, and girls will be girls. That's it.
Yes, of course. But... Okay. Do you want some more exercises?
Are you going to give us this paper? Because
Yes, I will send you everything as usual. Don't you worry.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you, Maria Pia.
Don't worry.
Thank you.
I will send you everything.
Because I haven't got time right now, but I will do that when I've got some spare time. It's very nice. I like it.
Yes, there are a lot. So I suggest you take a few of them and work on those, the most, common ones. Now, 84% of adults can't pass this proverb quiz. Can
But that's in English. You should say 84% of English-speaking adults.
Exactly. Yes, exactly.
Which is not us, of course.
But we'll do better than the English-speaking adults, hopefully. Let's play. 2 wrongs don't make a right. Correct. 2 wrongs don't make a right. The pen is mightier than the
sword.
Sword. Correct. Actions
speak louder than words.
Yes, speak louder than words. Non ve l'avevo neanche messo questo.
No, but that's usual.
Birds
questo di Ivo. Birds of a
feather.
Of a feather flock together. When the going, anche questo non ve l'ho messo. When the going gets tough.
But again, it's the track of the when the God get tough. The film.
Sì?
Yes, when the tough get going, when the going get tough, the tough get going. That's a very famous song from. I don't remember which film. I will think about it. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know.
Soundtrack.
Sorry?
It's a soundtrack.
Really?
Yes.
Of a film, of a movie. I don't know.
A movie with I don't remember.
It doesn't ring a bell to me. It doesn't ring a bell to me. Non mi fa venire in mente niente.
Anyway, no, it's not Indiana Jones. It's not
quando il gioco si fa duro, i giuri iniziano a giocare.
L'inseguimento della pietra verde.
Yes, it's something like that. I don't know.
No, it is.
Quello con Michael Douglas.
Yes, Michael Douglas. It's Michael Douglas. Absolutely.
And I always remember songs.
Okay, let's go on anyway. There's no such.
Yes.
Sorry?
There's no such.
Okay. There's no such thing as a free. Non mi ricordo se era as a free ride or as a free lunch. As a free. Proviamo lunch. Correct.
Okay.
Vedi, tutte e due, both.
But that's only you, eh? We didn't know that. It's only you.
No, you're right. I didn't put it because I didn't know about this game. I found it afterwards.
There are too much.
Yes, there's no such thing as a free lunch or as a free ride. Niente viene per niente, questa è l'idea. A is worth 1,000 words. Ce ne sono tante che non vi ho messo.
Sotto.
Cos'è che vale 1000 parole? Is worth.
Maybe a picture.
No.
Yes. A picture is worth.
Noi diremmo un fatto, no?
Sì, volevo dire an example, però sarebbe stato an example. Allora non saprei. Picture, poi mi è venuto in mente. A picture is worth. Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. Better
late than never.
Yes, better late than never. If it ain't, don't fix it.
Fixed.
Sta per it isn't.
Fixed.
Colloquiale per it isn't. If it isn't broken, maybe don't fix it. Yes. If it ain't broke. Vabbè. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I think it's from ain't. It's old English, so it's something old.
Yes,
something
it's colloquial English. It's slang, to be honest. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Come noi diremmo, non fasciarti la testa prima di essertela rotta.
Se non è rotto non devi aggiustarlo, that's it.
Esatto. The early
bird
catches the worm. Keep
and the second was the mouse. The second mouse has...
But the second mouse eats the cheese, yes.
I think it's keep your friend close.
Maybe
yes,
friend.
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Tienti vicino gli amici e ancora più vicino i nemici, che li controlli.
Very practical.
Yes. People who live in glass houses should not throw stones. No man is an island.
I didn't think about that. Yes.
No man is an island. Yes, I've heard it before.
Yeah.
There's no place like
home.
Can't be true. Sì, beggars can't be choosers. Ho sbagliato a scrivere beggars.
What is beggar?
No. Beggars. Beggars.
Con la A qui?
And the first E.
All right. Beggars can be choosers. Quelli che chiedono la carità, come si chiamano da noi? I
barboni.
I barboni non possono scegliere, nel senso...
My favorite word to indicate these people is trumps. Don't
Trumps.
ask me why, but it's Trump anyway.
Yes, because it's American English. Trumps is American English, beggars is British English. Perché Trump, giusto. Trump like the ex-president. All right. Yes, Trump.
But the explanation, if you're asking for a favor,
from someone else, you have to take whatever they give you. I mean, if you if you have no mind, if you are poor, you cannot be choosy. That's the idea. You have to take what comes.
Yeah.
Ah, ok.
I migranti non possono essere quelli che scelgono, questo dice.
Sì, esatto. L'idea è che se non sei cioè se sei in condizioni di dipendere dagli altri, devi prendere quello che ti danno.
In Italia I think is a caval donato non si guarda in bocca. Te lo danno, te lo devi tenere così.
Sì, but it's a little different, I think.
It's stronger, this one. It's strong.
Yes, maybe this is stronger. Yes, exactly. The squeaky wheel gets the oil.
Mangi la minestra o salti dalla finestra?
Or the grease, anche sì, the grease or the oil. Sorry?
No, dicevo quello di prima, o mangi la minestra o salti dalla finestra, potrebbe essere, ma non so se
Sì,
c'è.
anche sì. O mangi questa minestra o salti dalla finestra. E qui the squeaky wheel gets the grease or the oil. If you make noise, you'll be served first. That's the idea. You can get better service if you complain about something. If you wait patiently, no one's going to help you. So the squeaky wheel gets the grease or the oil. Yeah. Discretion is the
best.
Best.
No.
No.
Greatest. No.
Discretion is the
biggest.
No,
biggest.
No, biggest. No.
Okay, I give up. Do you give up?
Yes, we do.
Better.
Better, ma avevo scritto better.
È scritto best.
No, we wrote the best because the better is not very, very grammatically correct. Because it's
discretion is the better part of the.
Because you see, it's a comparison between two with a the before. And
dovrebbe essere the best part of it.
But it's not, because the best is between many, and this is between two only, between discretion and valor. Okay, and so it is the better, but it's the construction.
Okay.
So
don't show you to your students.
Yeah, we didn't guess the grammatical.
No, maybe not. Yes. Okay. Anyway, show me my results. Ta-da! Okay, no. 17 out of 18. Ta-da!
Oh, okay.
So we managed.
We are
great work. You belong to the small but important 17% of people who can pass this proverb quiz. You should be very proud of yourself. Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
But you see, Maria Pia, the sad part of this is that kids nowadays don't know the meaning of Italian proverbs and idioms.
Yes.
And sometimes speaking, we adults in the classroom, we use them. Okay, we use. Yes. I do use them. They don't know.
And they don't understand sometimes. Yes. It's true. I remember one of my colleagues one day said something, ma come sparare sulla Croce Rossa.
Yes, yes.
And the boys went home saying, the teacher said that he would have fired the Red Cross, something like that. And the parents, they made a mess out of this, very colloquial, saying, and it was really misunderstood and passed wrongly, and the parents made a mess out of it. My God.
Yes, but you see, lately I've been very careful. I've been very careful when I used idioms and proverbs in Italian and not in English, because we are very likely that they not understand. It's very a high probably.
Yeah.
Once I was in the mountain in Trentino, and there was a runner, an old person. There was a sort of a meeting
a competition.
A competition. It was international, so there were runners from every part of the Europe,
all over the world.
And there was Sweden old one, and I said I met him. I talked to him for a while, and I saying to him hello. I said break a leg. It was
break your leg. Yes, meaning
he didn't know
good luck.
Yeah,
but he probably said.
He really watched me like he would be offended to break a leg for a running. For a running,
yeah, but
for a runner,
it is dangerous because in a competition, if you say to someone break your leg, I think I will hit you. I will smash you right in your face because it's bad luck.
When I worked for American, every time we started a new performance, we say to everybody, break a leg, break a leg. So
break a leg, yes. It's a very common way of saying good luck, you know. Break your leg, break a leg. But of course, to a runner, Swedish runner, he must have been shocked and they got very angry.
And he will always forever think, you know, Francesco, he will always and forever think that Italian people are very rude.
Probably. Didn't you tell him the meaning afterwards?
Yeah, probably, yes. But it was a very short encontro.
Yes.
So I just remember this this last word I told him. It was not really.
Oh dear. Okay, so what would you like to do? What about making a not a discussion, let's say a dialogue using as many proverbs as possible?
Yes.
Or do you want another quiz? There is also another quiz if you want to. Or there are other exercises.
Let's do another quiz. I like quizzes.
Do you want another quiz? Yes. Does everybody agree?
Yes, another quiz.
Okay, let's go for the quiz. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, can you complete these English proverbs? Okay, the is mightier than the sword, the hand, the gun, or the pen.
The pen.
That's good for kids because they can have they can choose.
Yes. But you know what? You can easily do something like this. For example, last time I got one of you sent me an exercise. She had made how can I go on? Oh, here it is. She had made with words world about about the phrasal verbs we had studied in class. And it's very, very easy to make an exercise like this with the words wall if you want to. Oh my God, maybe I have canceled it. Maybe I have canceled it. Come on. I get so many mails, you know, that
you should look for them the name.
Yes, the problem is I'm thinking about the name, but I can't remember her name. Nicoletta, maybe. Let's try Nikki, maybe Nikki. Nikki? Come on. No. All right.
Maybe it's not in the bin.
It's not in the bin.
I don't know.
27th of April. What day is it today? Oh, maybe this one.
The 30th.
No, that's reported speech. But thought it was Nikki. Come on. No, it wasn't. Anyway, no, this is too far away. Anyway, yes, it's okay. I will send it to you when I find it. It's somewhere, I know. I will, no, it's not in here. I will look for it and I will send it to you. Sorry, I don't want you to make, to waste too much time. So, next quiz. No, I don't want this one. Maybe, yes. What's she doing? She's freaking out.
Yeah, she's freaking out, I think.
She's freaking out. But what happened to our quiz? Yes. Okay, let's start again. The pen is mightier than the sword. No man is an
island.
But that's easy because we have the option.
Fortune favors the
bold. The bold.
Should be the bold.
I thought it was the bald. So no hair. No, it's the bold.
Yes. Never look a gift. Never look.
Mouth.
In the mouth.
In the mouth.
Anche a Val Donato non si guarda in bocca. That's not.
Esatto. Don't bite the hand that feeds you.
Helps you. Feeds you.
Feeds you. Is the mother of invention. Necessity.
Necessity.
Yes. Familiarity breeds contempt.
I didn't know this one.
When you're too familiar with someone, you're too much used to them. They don't really despise them, but they don't like them as much as you did maybe at the beginning. That's the idea. Is the best policy humility, honesty?
Humility.
Honesty.
Humility. Honesty.
Honesty.
Which one?
Both.
Let's go for honesty. Yes, honesty. A miss is as good as a mile.
What is it?
It's like an inch of error is a mile of error. Is the best medicine. I think laughter. Laughter. Ridere è la miglior medicina. Never falls far from the tree. The fruit, the apple. There's a note so queer as folk.
I would say queer only because it's an ancient.
Yes, it's an old word. It's an old style word. To err is human. To forgive, divine. Never cast a cloud till
March or May.
Okay, March.
Cos'è cloud? What is it? Never cast a cloud.
Non so.
È una
I don't know the one. I can't answer because I don't understand the meaning. Never cast a cloud till May. But yes, but what till March?
Però anche March.
March and May.
What is a cloud? A cloud. What is a cloud?
Non lo so. A piece of clothing. A piece of clothing.
Clothing.
In other words, don't take your warm clothes until off the May of May. Yes. Don't cast a cloud. Non buttar via i vestiti pesanti finché non è passato.
Non arriva il caldo. Okay.
Esatto. E allora, boh,
May.
essendo un proverbio britannico,
we can save these idioms for our next lesson about the seasons for us.
Oh, you're right, exactly.
You remember about it.
Yes. 14 out of 14. Well done. Congratulations. They do say that fortune favors the bold, and you boldly stepped into this squeeze and took it by the scruff of the neck. We know we shouldn't judge a book by its cover. Anche questo, don't judge a book by its cover, but we think you're a truly great quiz player. When the going gets tough, the tough get going, and they don't come much tougher than you. Well done. Now it's time to test your friends.
Okay.
Okay. So let's go back to, that's another exercise. But okay, let's stop with exercise. I will send you everything if you want to.
Yes,
but basta con l'esercizio, mi sono stufata. Let's do something else. How can I go back to, oh, here it is. Right, so, okay, let's talk in Proverbs. Parliamo coi proverbi. So, the weather was awful a few moments ago. We should have made hay while the sun shined.
Yeah.
How would you say in English, chi la dura la vince? Or something similar?
When the tough get going, when the going get tough, quando la strada si fa dura,
get going. Quando il gioco si fa duro, i duri cominciano a giocare.
That's it. Chi la dura la vince. That's it. I feel particularly blue at the moment. I feel blue because of that horrible weather.
Yes.
Feel blue.
Yes. To feel blue.
Yeah, it's an idiom. This is it's not a proverb. This is really an idiom.
Yes, yes, yes. They have a lot of proverbs with the word blue. To come out of the blue.
Once in a blue moon.
The blue, yes, once in a blue moon. Yes, so they've got a lot of proverbs with the word blue. Yes. Have a blue day. Have a blue day. Yeah. Sorry?
What is have a blue day?
A bad day.
Okay, like feel blue. I feel blue, I feel sad.
Yes, like I feel blue, exactly.
It comes from the blues, because in the blues, the blue note is like melancholy. The blue note is inserted in the scale, I think.
Key?
In a key.
It's a melancholic.
Like a strange note.
Which expresses
melancholy in the music. It's called blue note.
Yes, there is a scale of the blues, a particular scale.
Yes,
played with the bluesman.
Yes, yes.
Yes, I know it.
Do you agree, Pier Francesco? Did you know about the blue notes?
Yeah,
we can't hear.
Oh, sorry. The blue note is jazz. The jazz note. If you have a major scale, do, re, mi, fa, sol.
Yes, yes.
The third note, mi, is the one that depends on the mode, minor or major. Well, in jazz, in a few words, I can say that the key is major, but they use in a major key the flat third note, the mi, the e. So it's used like a sad note, a blue note. So.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm answering with a proverb. It is Greek to me.
Yes, it sounds Greek to me too. Per me è arabo. It sounds Greek to me too. Yes, but it's interesting. And the blues as a kind of music,
No, it wasn't you, but I explained it bad probably. But in few words, if I sing do re mi is happy. If I sing do re mi with the last note flat is a little bit sad. So in jazz, they usually use the sad note, this blue note, do re mi bemolle flat.
Yes. Okay, because we have a very good musicians here. Lorella plays in a band, and Pier Francesco is a music teacher of music, and Ivo probably knows a lot about music.
Yes.
So wow.
I play the piano. I play the piano too.
Good, and Antonella plays the piano. Wow, we can make up a band. Why don't we start a band?
I understand the mi bemolle, mi.
Yes.
The minor mode and the major mode.
Lucky you.
Hope to start play again one day. We hope to start play again one day.
Yes.
For the moment, we can't play.
Yes.
I know.
We hope.
And it was because of a concert that she got ill at the first beginning of the COVID crisis. Poor Lorella. all the musicians in the band went to hospital. It was very, very bad. We still didn't know about the COVID. They had this concert, and in Desenzano, was it? Where was it? And
I was we got here in we I don't remember fare le prove. No, not for the concert.
During the
we have just done a month ago the concert, but we got here when we have in
we were trying.
Yes, we tried to make another one. We had
yes
prove together, just play
rehearsal.
Yes, ok, rehearsal è quello rehearsal è quello più che altro finale, e se no
training.
Ok, training.
But they use when I was in the orchestra, they use how do you say
rehearsal? For every okay, not the
and
final
the last one. Only the last one they say in America, they say the dress rehearsal, probably because in the theater they
are dressed up like this.
So, but it's used also in music. The prova generale dress rehearsal. So.
Oh, okay. Dress rehearsal.
Thank you, Francesco. Pier Francesco, I didn't know that.
No, I didn't either. Never heard about the dress rehearsal. Very interesting. Very interesting. Yes.
Yes, I remember.
So anyway, and so the blues. What about the blues? It's a kind of music because it's sad.
Yes.
Yes, is because in the origin it was for the very poor people.
Yeah.
The colored people.
Yes.
Has nothing to do, so they play a lot with the very poor instrument, but they practiced also a lot, so they were real good jazzmen with very bad instrument, but they was
good musicians,
improvisers, so
yes, musicians. And there's a saying which is only a bad worker blames his tools. On the contrary, here they had bad tools, but they were very good musicians. Yeah. Right. So don't you want to, okay, what about telling a story to make someone guess a proverb? For example.
That's difficult.
That's difficult. Okay. Okay, so what can we do with proverbs?
I would say before chi la dura la vince, because I am so happy today because I was able to convincere my school director, to make in presence the last lesson, music lesson with the students. So
good, but you should be back in presence now, shouldn't you?
yes, but we do in presence the individual lessons, but we have to do online because the section we have students, musicians, music instrument students in different sections.
Oh.
So because of this,
you're right. You can mix the classes.
Yeah, we can mix the sections. So it's the only class that has to be online.
Yes. Yeah.
And also, Per Francesco,
but the last one, sorry.
Mouth instruments. It's quite dangerous with the mouth instrument.
Yeah, the wind instrument. That's right.
The wind, with the mouth is quite dangerous.
Yeah.
Because you have no mask.
But
do you sing as well? Do they sing as well?
Well, maybe in my school, I think they don't sing either. But we used to have orchestra lesson before COVID with all the instruments together. So all the class, it was 25 students together.
It's much better.
But it was very exciting for the students.
Yeah.
Now this year we divided instrument. We are four music teachers, and each teacher manage his own students. So I just have lesson with my violin my violin students, and I know my colleague, flute colleague, has must be very careful because flute is more dangerous.
Yes.
More dangerous. It is definitely more dangerous.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm doing from next week. I'm very happy. I'm doing in presence with my own violin students, and we have violin music together, and maybe. I am the only one. Yes, I'm the only one who tried who really asked the director, the
master
presence. My colleagues are not. I think they go on online because it's also more difficult because we have to change all the schedule time.
Yeah,
it's a hard work for me now in the last month, but I'm willing to do it because it's very good for
but in my school they do play the string instruments. It's not dangerous. I mean, you wear your mask, don't you?
Yes, but probably they are a unique section because
yes, of course, every teacher with his own students, but they do play. We have a big music hall. They are separated. I mean, they keep the distance. That's it. They wear their masks. And so where is the problem? They play the keyboards, the drums, and the violin. Okay, everything apart the wind instrument apart, but not the wind instruments.
But the music hall must be very, very large.
It is very large, but anyway, it's one class at a time, okay? They do not mix together.
I think the problem is, Adriana, that he wants to mix two or more classes together.
Yes, I'm saying exactly the same. We do not mix classes, so we do not have an orchestra, okay? But we have always had singular classes playing the instruments.
Different instruments.
Dangerous. I mean, the violin is not dangerous.
No.
No.
So I don't understand why you cannot sing you cannot play the violin with your students because you wear a mask, you keep the distance. It's like an ordinary lesson. What's the difference between an English lesson and a violin lesson?
Well, they told me that
maybe it's even safer because English you have to speak, violin you don't speak, so maybe it's even safer.
I think for example, I have in the second class, second media, I have 7 boys, and there is 3 of section B, 2 of section A, and so if is one of those is positive.
I understand that.
The entire school must be put in
three sections goes in
yeah.
But
because
in different classes.
Yeah, you have different classes. Okay.
But I was able to obtain this because the next from now on we can have the lesson
outside.
So I will always do this lesson outside, and if it's raining, there is c'è un chiostro. I don't know. So
yeah,
there is
a cover. Yes.
We have a anyway cover.
Yes.
Okay.
Good luck for your concert. Okay.
Yeah, we'll do something very simple because there is few lessons, but it will be very exciting for the students.
Yes, but I also think it is very important because I think that students now and teachers as well are very fed up with staying sitting and not to move. It's really wearing now. I feel really tired of it and tired of keeping on saying, stay seated, don't move, wear your mask. Oh, come on. If they can, let them go a bit. Let them go. Mamma mia.
That's true.
Yes, exactly. Adriana, do you have a courtyard or a garden in your school?
Yes, and I do use it. I mean, I haven't used it this week because the weather has been horrible, but I do use it now when it is, sufficiently hot to avoid parents saying, oh, but my kid went out and it was very cold. That's it. But we do have parents like that. I mean,
yes, I know.
So we are going outside and doing something outside, sharing information, and I will have, some little piece of paper, everybody with its own piece of paper.
Yeah.
We are not sharing. I used to share that, but I'm not doing it this year. And sometimes with the chairs. I know that the bidelli, the caretakers, are not very happy when I take the chairs into the ground.
Come on.
It's the same, okay? Yes, we have to do something different because lessons are very boring. I am bored and they are bored. And
when you're bored, you don't really learn.
Yeah, you don't learn.
So it's important to keep up the enthusiasm and the interest. So, yeah. Right. Antonella, so Antonella plays the piano. Lorella plays the electric guitar. Am I correct?
Oh, no, play keyboard and piano too.
Oh, keyboard and piano too. And Pier Francesco plays the violin.
Yes, Ivo is playing the guitar, I remember,
Yes, guitar and piano.
Wow.
Wow.
Pia, we have the black sheeps here, eh?
Yes, you're right.
Me too. I can't play any instrument.
Oh, thank you, Eliana.
You can sing. If you can't play, you can sing.
I can't even sing. I'm very bad at singing. I like it, but I'm very bad.
I sing in
Barbara, can you play any instrument?
Just a doorbell ring.
Sorry?
Just a doorbell ring. And no, I have never learned. I have a piano because my mom used to play because she was good. She would have liked I learned, but I'm not able. I just play a scale with the right or the left hand, but not more. I tried to learn John Brown's Body, for example. That's old.
Glory, glory,
I could hear her. I couldn't hear you very much.
What?
The connection.
I think it's your connection, Maria Pia, because you are frozen. Okay, now you are. Now here you are.
Okay.
Because you were frozen in my picture.
Barbara, I couldn't hear you very well. The connection was very bad.
Okay, I said that I cannot play the piano, any instrument. Although I have a piano, and my mother used to play, and she would
piano
have,
because your mother used to be.
she had a piano. She has, well, she had, now is dead. And okay, I tried, but the best that I could do was playing John Brown's Boaty on the piano, and that's all my skill. Just a doorbell ring.
It's a beginning.
Well, if you want, I can ring the bell.
But you know what?
Or the klaxon.
Well begun is half done.
Hai dato di nuovo connessione. Ma non sono capace di fare altro.
The horn.
Il klaxon? Sì, quello sì.
For the concert, for Pier Francesco's concert, there is a proverb, in my opinion. So it is better late than never.
Yes.
Yes.
So you must be happy because you can have your concert better
Do
late
something
than
with
never.
the proverbs.
Yes.
Okay.
Sì, sì.
But also,
What's your favorite proverb, Ivo?
My proverb.
Your favorite one?
I just said about Giordano Bruno, birds of a feather flock together, but it
flock together, right?
Flock together, yes. It was very famous.
That's your favorite one.
When I was teacher of philosophy in my lyceum, I explained more time to my students the means of that idiom proverb, very famous in the mouth of Giordano Bruno, in front of the Queen.
Yeah. What other problems did he say? Proverbs did he say? Giordano Bruno, I mean.
Oh. I remember some more, but there are inside a speech not so polite.
Okay.
When
we are on streaming.
When we stay in Venice at Morosini house, yes.
Yeah.
But
once upon a time, people spoke a lot with proverbs, much more than today. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, what's your favorite proverb, Lorella?
Not a proverb for me. It's an aphorism by Oscar Wilde. This is my favorite. I love Oscar Wilde. And I don't know it's in English because I have it on my kitchen wall in Italian. So I'm trying to translate it into English, and it is, all the things that I like are either illegal or either immoral or makes you fat. That's my favorite.
Exactly. Yes. All the things I like,
like that in English. Le cose che mi piacciono di più sono o immorali o illegali oppure ti fanno ingrassare. That's my favorite.
And Oscar Wilde said, I can resist everything except temptations.
Esatto, that's nice. Except
exactly.
That's really nice.
It's the same. I adore Oscar Wilde. Is the best for me.
Yes, he was very cute. Very
very cute.
And Oscar Wilde said also, but I know it only in Italian. Quando una persona ti dice in 30 minuti quello che può dirti in 3 minuti, è un criminale.
Ah.
3 minutes in half an hour. Però questa non l'avevo mai sentita.
È attribuita a Oscar Wilde.
He had a bitter, he was really witty, but also very, very, I don't know the word in Italian, ma molto sarcastico. Sarcastic,
yes. Very sarcastic, yes. Yes. Oh, sorry, half an hour. Ho messo un S in più. He's a criminal. Ok, Okay, what's your favorite proverb, Lorella?
Well, I always say it in Italian too. Blood is thicker than water, and all that glitter is not gold. I used to say that in Italian too.
What about you, Pier Francesco? What's the proverb you like the most among the ones we saw? Oh my God, Violenta Grandinata, look.
Yeah, I just found this in the news, the latest news in Verona.
How can we see it?
Is it possible that it's now, a few minutes ago here in Verona?
Oh, yes.
Yes,
exactly
yes.
what I said,
Yes.
Francesco. My garden was completely white. I live in the east part of Verona, and it was a disaster. That's what I said. We will have no cherries. I don't think we will have any cherries and any peaches because
peaches.
I am in the same situation. In my house is the same situation. The garden is white, and I close all my windows because the hail, it was very, very strong.
Yes. Yes, that's what they were telling us before.
Now here we are in about 30 kilometers from Verona, where I live. Now the sky is turning into black in that moment. I think it's coming now.
The stormy
is arriving now from.
Yes,
I think.
I live in the east, just a few kilometers from Verona, and now the weather is okay. The sky is blue, but there is still hailstone. There are still hailstones on the ground, so it's very cold because the hailstones are still there.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a disaster.
Now here in Verona, it was okay, no hail, but the temperature dropped down all of a sudden quite a lot. Really, it got very cold all of a sudden. So, Lorella, I hope you don't have fields and fruit trees and these kind of things. Anyway, Pier Francesco, what's your favorite proverb?
My favorite problem should be chi va piano va sano lentano. I don't know. Slow, slow.
Slow but safe.
My wife, I speak slow. My wife also says, "You're too slow. Hurry up."
Slow but safe.
I'm too slow, but I always arrive when I need.
Yeah.
Where I.
Do you mean driving the car or in any?
No, I think also in anything.
All aspects of your life.
Okay. Voi conoscete il fatto che c'è una contraddizione multipla tra proverbi nella cultura italiana e latina. Per esempio, il buongiorno si vede dal mattino. Secondo, in cauda venenum, cioè alla fine c'è il veleno, nella coda c'è il veleno, e in medio stat virtus. Come dire, i punti cruciali sono o all'inizio o alla fine o a metà.
Ah, vabbè. No, in mezzo sta la virtù, a metà va bene.
Beh, probabilmente quella è la retta sintesi.
I don't really agree. I like to be first.
Yeah, because it's very practical when you say in medio stat virtus, because you don't have to choose. You can go
exactly.
In medio stat virtus.
Yes.
Exactly. I don't like that proverb. What's your favorite proverb, Barbara?
Well, I don't think I have a favorite one, but I think a good one is, wait, I have to think. Well, non lo so perché non ne ho uno preferito, adesso proprio cercarne uno. Oh, maybe, aspetta, to err is human, to forgive divine, but perseverare. To go ahead comes from the table.
Ah, okay. To error
is human. To forgive is divine. What?
Human.
L'altra parte, perseverare, diabolico.
Yes. Aspetta, com'era? Okay, what's your favorite proverb, Antonella, in the meantime?
I have many. I like a proverb.
Forgive is divine. To forgive. Ma vedi che to forgive non è perseverare. È to forgive is divine.
Guys, I'm sorry, I have to say hello.
Me too.
I have
is human. Yes, to forgive.
Is divine.
Errare humanum est, perseverare diabolicum.
Ecco, visto? Però c'è il latino, lo sapevo che era il latino.
Esatto, ma non è perseverare, forgive, è perdonare.
Perseverare.
Aspetta che vado vocabolario. No?
The proverb is different. The proverb is different because
It's
in
different per errare.
And in English they say perdonare è divino. So they just are milder. Yes, milder. I have to go, me too. So, Francesco.
Yes.
Hello, everyone. I'm sorry, I have a student.
Okay. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Thank you.
15 days. Bye. Bye. Thanks.
Bye. Bye.
Oh, we're leaving. Bye. Ciao. Ciao.